If you know what not to do, you know at least you can't make it any worse. I think. Hey fighters, Sean here with Know the Fight. This week we're talking about anxiety. What's so funny is that the last couple of years it's really kind of come out for people to actually be able to talk about it. And I never understood, because I'm kind of an over communicator. I like to talk about what's going on with other people. I definitely don't like to talk about what's really going on with myself. I like to talk about what's going on with other people, because that's just where my wheelhouse is. I don't struggle with anxiety. I'm one person removed from it. My bride does, especially a couple of months after she lost her father. It really showed out. And as I'm watching this happen, I'm trying to grasp the whole concept of it. Because you have to understand, I'm looking at my bride and I'm like, what is happening to you? You know, anxiety was kind of part of her life before, but not to this degree. And so, being one person removed, you kind of watch things unfold differently, since you're not in the midst of the anxiety. You're watching the anxiety show out through that person. And so as I'm watching her, things would just cross my mind. I would tell her, I don't understand what you're doing. I don't get that. Why would you do that? And I would say some of the stupidest stuff, and simply because I didn't understand that's what it was. Now, I knew that it comes from loss, and I knew that the heightened level that she was at was because she was mourning. So I knew how to handle loss, I know how to handle mourning, but anxiety was just a totally different beast that I never understood, and never understood the depth on which it can go in a relationship, in a person. But what I noticed was my normal vernacular, the things I would normally say, would take an ugly turn. I would start talking about something and she would just shake her head. A lot of times she wouldn't say anything, she would just shake her head, because she couldn't verbalize, no, you need to stop talking about it because it's bringing something up in me. And I would ask stupid questions like, what is your problem? Yes, I'm a horrible husband, I know, but that's just what came out. What is your problem? So this video really is about what not to do when somebody's suffering from anxiety. If you know what not to do, you know at least you can't make it any worse. I think. All right, so this is what you don't do. Don't blame the source of the anxiety. Don't blame the person who suffers from the anxiety, because it doesn't help anything. What you need to do is find a way to comfort in that situation. And comfort doesn't look like, hey, get over it, you know? Hey, cheer up. Yeah, great, pal. Don't you think I would have if I could have? Thanks. No, you're great help. Oh, just cheer up. Oh, okay. Oh, I should just let it go? Just let go of the anxiety. Sounds great. Hey, next time when this happens, I'm just going to let it go. Oh, why didn't I think, why do we even have doctors when people like you can walk around and say, just let it go? Nobel Prize coming your way, buddy. I am emailing them right now. Let them know that you solved the mystery. You cracked the code, pal.
Welcome to the party, pal.
I've heard it said to others, and I've heard it told to my bride, just get over it. Let it go. You get over somebody rear-ending you. You get over, somebody breaking your glasses. You get over getting, mail lost. That stuff you get over. But when anxiety holds you, there's no getting over it. There's only getting through it. It's all in your head. Okay. It's all in my head. You're right. I'm sorry. It's not all in my head. It's in my chest. It's in my stomach. It's in my arms and my legs. It's completely debilitating. But no, it's all in my head. You're right. Anxiety is just something that it's not real. There's nothing really going on. You make it up so you can it's all in your head. It's your imagination. So here's the thing. This is why I'm getting frustrated. I get frustrated because I don't suffer from anxiety. That's not why I'm getting frustrated. I'm getting frustrated because I watch my bride suffer from it. And because I watch people treat her that way, and I realize that I was one of those people at that time, I know it's not out of malice, it's out of ignorance. So I know I say a lot, I don't understand anxiety because I don't suffer with it. And I say that because I don't suffer from it. I'm not saying it because I haven't done my homework and I read about it and I've looked it up and how to talk to people and how to comfort people that suffer from anxiety. I educated myself. That way I don't make those same mistakes over and over again. Because here's the problem is that I can't say that I understand anxiety when I don't suffer from it. I can say I read about it. It's like reading a book on football then trying out for the NFL. I'm going to get pounded. The same way with anxiety, educate yourself. Don't sit there and let it be just their problem and now you'll figure it out. No, do your research. Because it's not fair to them that they suffer alone. They didn't choose anxiety. It's not like they wake up every morning, you know what, today I'm going to be anxious. I promise you, people who suffer from anxiety wish that they can make that choice because they never make that choice again. So, in honor of these vlogs that I do, I like to come up with 3 things. 3 things that you should definitely never ever do ever in a million years with somebody that suffers from anxiety. Number 1, don't compare your stress to theirs. It's a totally different thing. Stress and anxiety, not the same thing. Stress can trigger anxiety, but as soon as you say, yeah, I'm stressed too, it means you're not talking about the same thing. Because even if you're exact same level, you're not going to react the exact same way. Each person's anxiety is a battle of their own. Each thing's different, each person's different, each reaction is different. Each season of anxiety is going to be different for each person. Anxiety changes so much and changes so little at the same time. You cannot compare 2 cases because when you do, you belittle the other. Number 2, don't say it's all in your head. The phrase it's all in your head is all in your head. Your understanding of it's all in your head is all in your head. You don't understand what you're saying. And number 3, don't say other people are worse off. That has nothing to do with it. Not only does it not have anything to do with it, it adds to that person's anxiety because they'll go into oh, I know, you're right. I shouldn't feel this way. People do have it worse. Why can't I get it together? Why can't I move past this? Why can't I get rid of that bubble in my chest that I can't completely exhale? Why can't I do that? Other people have it worse. Great, you've just now added a whole nother pile to their anxiety, a whole nother level. Congratulations.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
If I can leave you with one thing, comfort. Comfort with somebody who suffers from anxiety looks like acceptance. Now, from being one person removed, acceptance sounds like an ugly word. Acceptance is saying, okay, I'm okay that you feel this way, and it's not. You're not saying that you're okay that you feel this way. What you're saying is it's okay that you feel that way because I'm here for you. Accepting that they have anxiety is just the first step. It's the first step for them, first step for you. Okay, you have anxiety, now what? How can I comfort you? How can I let you know it's okay when you want to talk to me about it? How can I say it's okay that I understand you don't want me around right now? I don't take it personally. I know that you normally would want me around, or if you weren't suffering from this, I would definitely be right there next to you. But in this moment, you don't want to be touched because your skin feels like it can crawl right off. God gave you a purpose and a point in time to be there for somebody who has anxiety. This is your point in time when you're with somebody who's suffering from anxiety to look past your own pride and into their heart and realize that they are more important in this moment than the comfort that you should be feeling. Because they need comfort, because they need new hope. And God gives you the ability to comfort them so that they have new hope. Remind them what hope looks like and comfort them. Pray for them. Be there with them because God marked this time for you.